Bubblegum in a dish. How many pieces do you wish? I want 27 of them. Okay, well, that's cheating. You can't get that many. It's between 1 and 5 because I only have 5 fingers. Idiot. Welcome back to the Nothingcast. This is Todd, and it's been a second. It's been a second. You know, a lot of holiday stuff going on. I hope you guys had Hope you all had a good Christmas. Hope you had a good New Year. You know, hope you got to spend time with your friends and your loved ones and your family. Because that's what the holidays are all about. I uh, I had an interesting um, Christmas morning. It was good. Don't get me wrong. It was good. I woke up Christmas morning. I was full of joyous whimsy. I was full of Christmas cheer. I got ready to go. I got out to my car. Uh, I I was heading out to do Christmas stuff, and then I start pulling out of my driveway, and I hear this odd cracking noise. The kind of cracking noise that cars aren't supposed to make. Cars don't make that noise normally, and I wasn't able to steer anymore. My my U joint and my steering column broke. So I had to get some people down and we had to like tow my car away. So that was Christmas morning. That was my Christmas morning uh, fiasco. It wasn't that much of a fiasco. I mean, we got it taken care of, but yeah. I mean, would it have been ideal if it had not done that? Yes, but it did it and it was fine and it was taken care of. So, Merry Christmas to me and to all of you, even though it's like no mid January now. New Year's resolutions. My big New Year. Sorry, my brain is like it's been a second since I've done this, so now I'm like completely out of it. My big New Year's resolution. I am going to be locking in, and I am going to be making more content because that is what we are here to do. That is what the people want. They have been emailing me, they've been texting me, they've been sending me incendiary devices in my mailbox saying, "We oh shit, that was my knee." I'm fine. I'm good. That that hurt quite a bit. Um but yes, I am going to be locking in and I'm going to be making some videos. It has been decided. I've been saying it for a while and I've been putting it off for way too long. It's happening now. Not now as in like right this moment. Well, I mean, I guess this moment I'm doing the podcast, but now as in you're gonna be seeing a lot more of me this year than last year. Last year I kinda I was hiding myself. I was hiding myself behind my soft, sexy voice. I peeked out of the closet a little bit there towards the end for Halloween. I put up my big mug up for Halloween, but it's gonna be popping out. It's gonna be popping out this year. So I hope you all enjoy that, and I'm definitely gonna enjoy it myself because I want to make videos. You know, that's just that's just how it is. I want to actually get into some stuff. Um, but yeah, that's basically That's basically been my holidays, you know? I say I watched, but I didn't really watch. Every year, there's always a Christmas movie on, and you don't watch the whole thing, but you watch, you tune in a little bit. And this year it was A Christmas Story, and that kid on there, he's a little psychopath, dude. That movie would end very differently. It would go very differently if it was made today. That little, I think his name's Jorge. That little Jorge, he's a little degenerate. He's a sick little fuck. I know his name's Ralphie, but honestly, Jorge's a better name than Ralphie, because Ralphie, that's the name of a serial killer. Okay, and I'm telling you right now, if that movie took place in the year of 2025, I guess it's 2026 now. If it took place in 2026, uh, yeah, no, he's gonna do some harm. He's gonna be doing some harm. He's solving codes on the radios. He's like writing shit down like the Zodiac killer. Huh? What? What are you doing? Go outside, play some b-ball on the court. Play fucking, I don't know. When does that movie take place? The 60s? I don't know. Play Tetris. Tetris wasn't around in the 60s, but you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I'm gonna be solving codes. I'm gonna be solving codes on the radio, and I'm gonna write them down. I'm gonna put them next to the bodies of the people that I slice up. What a sick little fuck. Yeah, but and then he wants a gun, and it's like, oh yeah, yeah, get the little demented child a gun. That'll go well. That'll go well. I know what he's gonna be. Never mind. I'm not making that joke. But the point is, he's a little deviant, and yeah, I don't. I think that's one of those movies that you probably couldn't get away with making these nowadays. He's just he's just a sick little man. That Ralpho. I don't know how they. Ugh. And I think they've been using the actor for Raising Cane's commercials for some reason. I don't know what the correlation is there, but I've been seeing his big old face on Raising Cane's commercials. I've never had Raising Cane's. I know. Crucify me, the pelt me with rocks. I know. I haven't had Raising Cane's. I haven't had a lot of shit. I'm working on it. Okay? Maybe that'll be a video. Todd goes to Raising Cane's. We'll go on a little road trip to Cane's. Ol' Arcanes, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I want to try it. Just haven't gotten around to. I don't know. When you live in the middle of nowhere, you don't really have a whole lot that you can, you know, go out and eat. We got McDonald's and we got Sheets, and that's about it. And you know what? That'll do. That'll do. Um, I've been a little bit I've been a little plugged up in the poopage way, you know what I'm saying? A little bit of constipation action going on. Not great. It's like a corks. Someone snuck up on me while I slept and stuck a cork up my ass, and now I can't poop. It's it's pretty bad. Yeah, no, I don't like it. I don't appreciate it. Probably gonna have to take some laxatives and shit my brains out. Probably gonna shit so hard my back cracks. One of those little maneuvers. too much force behind that poopage, you know what I'm saying? Um, I have a bunch of video games I need to play. I've been investing all of my time into Pokemon Legends ZA, and I think I've completed most of the main story stuff, but I still need to get through the DLC, all of that stuff. Um, Honestly, like I'm having fun with it. If I had to give it a rating at this point in time, probably like a 6.5. Honestly, I think there was a lot they could have done, a lot of creative stuff they could have done, and I think they missed out on doing a lot of cool stuff, and that's kind of disappointing. Like I said, I'm still having fun with it. I'm still playing it, but just like you know, you could have could have had some better side missions. Could have had some better side missions. Could have added some more trainer battles. I'm just like I don't know. Part of the problem is it alludes to as you play the game, you'll get alluded to a lot of stuff that's going on outside of the game in the main story, anyways. And then you're like, oh, maybe that'll show up in the DLC. Maybe that's what they're hinting at. And then the DLC comes around, and that doesn't happen. Kind of feels like a blue ball. All of this hinting at teasing at stuff going on in the background, and then you never see it. It's kind of I don't know, a little disappointing, you know, especially when you know, I like the main game, and then the DLC comes out. And it's like it's still fun, but you know, lot of potential there that was squandered. That's fine, you don't always get it right. There's always next time. There's always the next 7 attempts. So scalping has kind of slowed down. I say slowed down. We'll get into it. Trust me, I have some complaints, but scalping has died down a bit in the Pokemon card uh hobby. So now I've people are actually able to get Pokemon cards now, but also it's still a hot commodity, so that doesn't change the fact that it's hard to find. So every now and then I'll be able to find some, and then immediately it'll be gone, and it's just like I just want the shelves to be full. I just want to go into a store, look at the shelf, buy a singular pack, and just look at how maybe the company needs to make more. That won't help anything, actually. I don't know why them making more will just yeah, that won't solve anything now that I think about it. But the reason that scalpers have kind of moved on, and I say moved on, they're going to be back. They're going to be back coming around this year. They just revealed a new set, and people are losing their ever loving minds over it for some reason. I mean, it's cool, but I don't understand the whole hype of like I don't know. I don't understand buying like I don't know. I don't but understand buying bulk of Pokemon cards. Maybe I'm just not a big enough fan. No, no, I am a big enough fan. I just don't have uh the time to spend waiting hours in line, and I don't have the money to spend on hundreds of dollars of Pokemon cards. Sorry, sorry, I'm you know not crazy, but the reason uh it's been easier to get a hold of Pokemon cards, one of the reasons, is because the scalpers have moved on to the One Piece trading card game. The other cards that I got into collecting. So that's great. That's awesome. That is exactly what I wanted. It really feels like a monkey's paw sort of thing, you know? Oh, you want Pokemon cards? Well, you're gonna lose your One Piece cards. There you go. Bye. Fuck you. Thanks. Thanks for that. That is awesome. And it really, I don't know. It grinds my gears. Move on to baseball cards or football cards. I always see the sports cards fully stocked, but no one wants them. That's real. You can get that autographed by a real person. I can't go out and get my Mewtwo card signed by fucking Mewtwo. You can get your, I was gonna say Roberto Clemente, but he's dead. Um, Andrew McCutcheon. Get your Andrew McCutcheon card and get it signed by Andrew McCutcheon. Those are real. Buy up all of those, man. Leave my hobby out of it. I don't know. I have an idea. Here's what I'll do. I will make my own trading cards, all right? And I will get them to the point that they are so popular. They're so awesome and they're so cool and they're so popular and everyone wants them and everyone wants to buy them and everyone wants to scalp them. And then, once everyone's focused on that, I can finally have my hobby back again. Because everyone has fucked off to this other thing that I did. It's kind of like, it's kind of genius. But what would the Todd trading cards, you know? And it's just me on every card, but I'm wearing a different little outfit or something. Here's Todd with, here's firefighter Todd. There's um grandpa Todd. He's really old and frail and incontinent. Michael Jackson Todd. There we go. Yeah, no, this can work. I think this can work, and I think I just need the time to put that plan into action. You know, we can have Native American Todd. No, we cannot. No, no, we cannot have Native American Todd. I don't know why I thought that would be a good idea. That's definitely not a good idea. Um, yeah, no, no to the Native American Todd. That's gonna be one of those banned cards. But actually, you know what? Is it terrible? Yes. Could it become a rare collector's item? Do I? Mm, that is a real tricky conundrum. Do I offend the masses for money, for wealth, for fame, for power? All I have to do is dressed up. This is a horrible idea, actually. Yeah, no, that's fucked up. Yeah, I definitely can't do that. Damn. Um, yeah, no, Native American Todd trading card is a no go. But we can do, yeah, that maybe I just won't do the Todd trading cards because all of my ideas are bad, evil ones. And yeah, no, I will be uh I'll get my shit rocked, put in a better term. Because yeah, that's not a good idea. We finally been getting some short little trailers for Avengers Doomsday. Getting a little bit of Captain America back. We got Steve Rogers. We've got Thor, a serious Thor, not a fucking lame ass, goofy, whatever the hell Thor Love and Thunder was Thor. Got the X Men. I I am on my hands and knees. I am praying. I am begging that this movie is not lame and gay. I want this to be a good movie, but you look at what they've done and you're just like, ah. It's frustrating. It's frustrating. I want this to be a good movie because I think for all the shit I do give Marvel, obviously they've done a lot of there's a lot of good movies there, and I just want this one to be not shit, and I worry that it is shit. We will just have to wait and see. Like less than a year, less than a year away, we'll see Robert Downey Jr. as Doctor Doom. I also don't know how to feel about that. I just feel like that's such a weird fucking choice, man. Like, obviously, they're doing it because it's like, oh, he's the same guy who played Iron Man. It's gonna be a fun twist, but it's like, is Robert Downey Jr. the right guy to play Doctor Doom? Literally the Marvel villain. Period. Like, I'm pretty sure Doctor Doom was like Stan Lee's favorite Marvel villain. And you're just like, oh yeah, that's who we want Robert Downey Jr. to play him. I just have a hard time seeing it. Obviously we'll have to see like a trailer where we'll have to see him in action, but until then I'm skeptical. I'm very, very skeptical that this will work. We also got a trailer for what was it? Supergirl, I'm pretty sure. It looked all right. It looked interesting. Like I said, it's another one of those things where we'll have to wait and see. I'm excited to see Jason Momoa's Lobo. That's going to be interesting. I think that Lobo's a fun character, and I think Jason Momoa could do a decent Lobo. So I'm excited to see that. Um, what else? Spider Man's going to be coming out at some point. I've been hearing a lot of rumors about Spider Man, and I mean, it falls into the same thing with Doomsday. I just don't want it to suck. And all the things that I hear about it are things that make me just sort of turn my head and turn my nose. I'm like, oh, like I've been hearing that Shothra's going to be in it. Apparently, I don't know how I feel about that. I was kind of hoping for and I knew every Spider-Man movie the stakes have to get higher, but like you want a spider god as your villain for this movie? Ooh. Whatever. If they do a good job, they do a good job. If they don't, fuck them. That's all. That's really all there is to it. That is all that there needs to be. If it gets people's asses in seats and it's a good movie, so be it. And if it is a drag like Thor: Love and Thunder, I will burn down the theater because that was a fucking mess. It was fucking horrible. Mm. Here's an idea. Why don't I tell you guys some of the cool stuff I got for Christmas? We'll wrap back around to that. Got some nice Lego sets, some One Piece Lego sets. Got some nice model kits, some Pokemon model kits. I'm excited. I'm still working on those, putting those together. I put together Mega Lucario and Caesar so far. I have a few others to put together. I got the new Metroid Prime. Still haven't tried that out yet, but I'm excited to. Like I've said, I've been solely focused on Pokemon Legends. Yay! He doesn't shut up about Pokemon in One Piece. Ah! Yeah, so that's what I've been slacking. I've been slacking. I got some new volumes of One Piece. I got yeah, no, I yeah, it was a good Christmas. Um, what else? What else is new? Oh, I I had a bit of a conundrum. I had a bit of a conundrum. Uh, on my lunch break at work, I'm on my lunch break. I'm like, ooh, I could really go for a nice, delicious McDonald's burger. I could go for a nice, scrumptious burger too. So I head over to McDonald's. I place my order. Mind you, I just get plain cheeseburgers. I'm not, into anything fancy. I don't have them like completely make a different sandwich for my order. No, I just get a plain cheeseburger. So I get my burgers. I open them up and I notice something. There is I notice something. It's impossible not to notice. They I they had to have used an entire jar of mayonnaise for each of my burgers. Each one. They just completely honestly, I stopped for a second and I was like, did someone fuck my burger and just unload in it? Someone not only did someone have sexual relations with my sandwich and shoot their yogurt inside of it. They came around for seconds. They were like, "Oh, I just got finished with the one. I might as well finish in the other one too." Both of these burgers completely filled with mayonnaise. It's how does that happen? Like I sat there for a minute. I'm like, someone had the audacity to just I don't understand it. I don't understand how that happens, but I can confirm it was mayonnaise. Someone did not actually, uh, complete inside of my burger. Burgers, plural. But it was just like, it was pretty jarring, and I'm definitely not going back to that McDonald's anytime soon. Because that was bad. I can forgive a mistake or two, but that was not a mistake. That was negligence, is what that was. Like I understand. I try to I understand what it's like to work. Well, I don't understand what it's like to work fast food, but I understand that it's probably hell. Okay, I I'm not a turd about if my order gets fucked up. I try not to be a turd about it. But yeah, no, this McDonald's has completely uh they have completely turned me away from anything they do just because of the amount. I'm worried I'm gonna get like mayonnaise in my fucking fries now. In my fucking in my fountain drink, in my Mountain Dew. How the fuck did mayonnaise get in there, dude? Unless you're putting it in the machine because I filled it up myself. Unbelievable. It's it's pretty fucking gnarly, man. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how that how do you fuck up my sandwich twice? Not once, but twice. I got 2 burgers, and both of the burgers were just I didn't ask for mayonnaise, by the way. That's not something I was like, "Oh, yeah, I want you to put an ungodly amount of mayonnaise on my burger." No, that wasn't something I asked for. I just got plain cheeseburgers. That's it. And the mayonnaise soup. Uh, fucking someone poured out Hellman's all over my burgers. It's pretty bad. Honestly, it makes me kind of depressed. Makes me sad. Makes me. It was too much. It was too much. It was too much, and now I think I'm gonna. I don't know. I'm gonna go to Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna end the episode here. I'm gonna go to the McDonald Reddit, and I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna complain. I'm gonna complain on the McDonald Reddit. That should fix things, make it so that this doesn't happen again. I will see you all in the next episode. Ronald, if you are out there, uh, get your get your shit together. You stupid sad clown.